everybody. This is a Lamley preview. We got a fun one today. You know what I'm doing. It's the Hot Wheels MotorTrend Roadkill Datsun 240Z. Hopefully you're familiar with it. If you're not, I'll get you up to speed because I got a car that's already been released to collectors or MotorTrend fans, and I've got a car that will soon be in their hands or yours, hopefully yours after you watch this video, because you're going to have an opportunity to get it. Let's get you up to speed on what this special collaboration is. Hot Wheels and MotorTrend are the two participants. Roadkill, the television show on the MotorTrend network, is the subject. And obviously, if you're a fan of Roadkill, you know a few years ago, a big bucket of Datsun, maybe a big bowl of Datsun, rolled into their shop. They tinkered with it off and on for a few years, and it's become quite the subject of their show. And now we have a Hot Wheels replica of not only what the Datsun showed up as, but now what it became. And we will look at this model in just a second, but let's talk about this for a second. Let's talk about the deal. Those of you a few months ago who signed up for this one, you'll remember you got a digital subscription ad-free from MotorTrend. And as part of the deal, Hot Wheels was going to send you, and did send you, this replica. And then they also said, in a few months later on in the year, we'll send you a brand new casting. And that's what this is, a brand new casting. Get into that in just a second. So those of you who signed up, who already have this model, yours is coming. It's going to be coming a little bit later. I've heard around November, that's what they're saying. You're going to be getting it. There is nothing you need to do if you already signed up for the subscription when it was open, when it was available. You're going to get your model. It is on its way. But for those of you who missed it, you have an opportunity to get it too. But what we have to do is remove this one, and let's talk about the new opportunity that you have. There's a link down below in the description to the website on MotorTrend. I think there's also a link through HotWheelsCollectors.com to the MotorTrend site where you can sign up for the new deal. It is $30, $29.99, I believe. You get the ad-free digital subscription to all of MotorTrend's content, and they're going to send you, in November, the brand new custom 240Z, the replica of the actual Roadkill Rotsun. Like I said, we're going to look at it. So, while we're showcasing these models, understand this is the one you can get. Follow that link down below. Really, really cool deal, and you get all of that digital content with all those shows and everything else. It's totally worth it. Now, am I promoting this? Of course I am. I want to let you know it's a really good deal. I was interested in the deal as well when it was announced, and then Mattel said, hey, we want to get the word out. So they did send me both of these cars so I can showcase them for you so you know how it came, because obviously these are going to be sent out in the next few months. So let's get these open. Let's get them showcased, and we'll compare the two. All right, let's start with this one. This is the more showcase version, then we'll do the preview. Let's get rid of these things that keep showing off the glare. I don't want any more glare. This is the Datsun 240Z. This is the standard 240Z casting that has been around for a very, very long time. Obviously, you can see it's a really cool model in and of itself. It just looks like a rusty barn find. You can take away the Roadkill card, and what you've got is a very, very cool. I wish Hot Wheels would actually do more of these kind of like barn find, rust bucket type models. You can see based on the deco, it's not going to be an easy thing to do because they're going full-fledged all across. You know, if you look at a basic car, obviously you might have a tampo print, maybe a tampo print, but there's always going to be breaks around the corners. It's hard to do. So this is, while this has a plastic base and plastic wheels, I would consider this, because of the paint job, a full-on premium model, and really, really worth having. Those of you who got it, you're a lucky group of people. I'm really excited to have this one. The card art is really cool. Did I hear someone say that this is Julian Coyle's art, and it's actually his handwriting on this, which I think is kind of cool, giving it that rough look. Here's the back of the card if you want to freeze the screen so you can give a little bit of a background on the casting. Now we got to take a look at the car itself. And my job, yeah, well, let's open it. There's the card. Oh, cool, a little plastic piece to keep it protected for those of you who want to keep it carded, which I probably will. But here is the model. And you can see it looks really, really cool. Like I said, it is the standard Datsun 240Z casting. Actually, I'm going to break away from the turntable for just a second and show you. This thing is really detailed. This is the other side of it. It actually has the Datsun badge there on the side, on the back side. but they've really gone to town on the details. You can see you've got the silver chrome bumper, whatever you want to call it, and there's even rust detailing around the exhausts on the lower side of the bumper. This thing is pretty phenomenal. It has been done up really, really well. You can see the rust all around. I think it replicates the way the car showed up and where the rust was on the actual car from pictures. The mismatched wheels, obviously the wheel style is the same, but they've got the gold lip front and the chrome lip back. I'm saying this, I would love to see a whole, I mean, I don't know, can you do a car culture series? I'd imagine with licensors it's somewhat difficult to do, to make their cars that they love look like piles of junk. But you look at this and go, oh, 240Z is a crappy car because it's rusty. No, you think it's pretty cool. So I would love to see Hot Wheels do more of this kind of look, just general. You're not even a Roadkill fan? Look how cool that replica is to have with your 240Z collection. I'm really stoked to have it. So that is the one that was available a few months ago. Is it going to be available again? From my understanding, no, but I don't know. I mean, maybe. But for those that took advantage of the subscription before, you guys just got yourself a very, very cool model. But you want to take advantage now, you're going to get an equally cool, if not cooler model, because this is a brand new debut casting. Let's get rid of the plastic. As nice as the protectors are, and I do use them, they're not welcome in most of my videos. Ooh, ouch. All right, let's take a look at the model. Obviously, the card art has changed a little bit. It has turned from the bucket of bolts 240Z into the Rotsun. Congratulations, Rusty Datsun. You are now the Rotsun, and this is a replica of the car. You can see the Roadkill logo on it, which I think actually exists on the real car. You can see all of the crossing out on this. I love the card art on this. Here is the back. Freeze the screen if you want to freeze the screen. Before we open it up, let's actually so you can just kind of get a sense of a comparison of the two models, so you kind of know these are different. First and foremost, while the castings are relatively the same, it's got the same silhouette, take a look at the back wheels. This old casting on top has large wheels on the back, kind of throwback to the days of yesteryear at Hot Wheels when everything had large wheels in the back, whether they needed them or not. Phil Reelman designed this, and he is Hot Wheels through and through, and it still works. But ultimately, you see a 240Z, it's, they don't have that style with the large wheels in the back. Still, the casting works. This one, same size wheels, even though they've got the mismatched wheels to match the Rotsun. These wheels are exactly the same size, even though they look a little bit different, but it's kind of a cool effect. Other details, we'll look at it when you open it up, but you can kind of see, it's kind of easier to compare them this way while the other car is still packaged. A lot of the same, but there's quite a bit different too. Like if you look at the noses, you can see the noses are very different. There's going to be some detailing in the engine, but even if you were to take away some of that engine detailing, obviously there's no hood on this casting, and this one is premium, has a metal base, and you can see Roadkill Rotsun. That is the casting. It is brand new, year 2020 on it. It says custom 71 Datsun 240Z as well. I did ask my friends at Mattel if we would see this casting again. They said there's no plans at this point, like would they take this engine piece out or anything like that. But I hope we're going to see it. I'd even take one without the hood on it and all this stuff. I'd like to see it. It's cool casting as it is. If we never see it again, it's still a really, really cool model that I'm happy to have, and I'm sure you will be too. Yeah, I'd like to see a future of this casting as well. Should we open it up? By the way, this is available until it sells out. They've only made a certain number of these, and so once it sells out and it's gone, it's gone. So be aware of that. All right, let's open it up. Okay, this is fantastic. It's heavy, surprisingly heavy once you get it out of the package. This is clearly an updated casting, just has a little bit more detailing to it. This was built for this promotion. So, oh, and the rust is cool. You can just see they've gone all out in this premium kind of rust look. The Roadkill's painting on the side, the Rotsun on the windshield. Window trim, I guess it's there on the other casting too. Rear bumper, looks like it might be part of the, whatever this front engine piece is, it looks like it connects somehow, some way to the other side. I also see under the driver's side, that you have some rust rotting away on the side. Like I said, look at that on the behind the front wheel, and then some rust. So they've really made this specifically. It's specifically the Rotsun casting, which is cool. Kind of like what the Gas Monkey Corvette. Yeah, I really dig this model. Mismatched wheels, of course, so it kind of sits kind of cool. Really, really digging this model. And there you go. That's a 12-minute showcase for 2 cars, but that's how we do it here. Tell the stories, right? That's how it. You gotta look at the car, you gotta tell the story. That's how I like to do it. Remember, go to the link in the description. Go to HotWheels.com or HotWheelsCollectors.com. Go to MotorTrend. You'll be able to get it, but somehow get it. That's the only way you're going to get that new Roadkill Premium Rotsun casting. Pretty cool deal, and a whole year's worth of MotorTrend content. Those are cool shows to boot. Pretty good deal. You guys tell me what you think. Make some comments. Thanks, Mattel, for sending this. Good luck in getting this car. Get it before it sells out. Bye.